All right, I think the recording's all going. Welcome back from spring break, guys. It is, man, it's crazy. The week off, it seemed like a long time that we had off. Maybe not as long for some of you, but watched a lot of shows, did some sleeping, that kind of stuff. We just kind of mentioned that as everybody was on there. So what we're going to do today, guys, we're going to jump right into it, and then I'll leave some time after that you guys can speak about different things, okay? So if we kind of get attention up here, figure out all the stuff you need to do for this class, and then, as I said at the very end, I'll have some time after that you can work on some stuff. So, lesson 3 is what we're on, okay? You should have done lesson 1 and lesson 2. If you haven't, I'll kind of go over those. But let's go, and we're gonna let me just go over some kind of classroom rules real quick, okay? Use your pointers and follow along with the teacher. Make sure you raise your hand if you have a question. Respond when you're asked to, okay? Use your use the away button if you're away. I did see somebody that already put their away. So if you're away, just let me know so that I know. You know, we all have to sometimes go away. Like, you may hear my son who's crying in the background right now because we got everybody's home from school these days. And then the last one, as I said before, use the Blackboard chat tools appropriately. So if right now we can just, I know you guys all want to talk of what you did for spring break, but I will give you some time after to do that. So we'll just focus on this right now. Okay, the objective of today's class is giving a population pyramid. So I'm going to go over what a population pyramid is. Students will analyze gender, age, and other geographic data with 80% accuracy across one trial. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's look at a population pyramid, okay? So this is a population pyramid right here. As you can kind of see, it looks like a pyramid. On the, I guess it would be the y-axis running down, you have its age, okay? So as you can see at the bottom, it says 0 to 4, then 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19. You can find like age brackets, okay? Now this is all broken as well. Over to the left side over here, you have your males, which are blue, and your females, which is like the pink or red over on the right. And then the bottom, the x-axis, it has a 0% in the middle where it kind of breaks off, and it shows what percent of the population is what gender, okay? So there will be, at the very top right, you can kind of see up here, the populationpyramid.net. That's the website we're going to be looking at. And using your exit ticket, you're going to use that website in order to be able to answer the questions, okay? So let me just look at the chat. Okay, those, so maybe you've seen them before. That's great. What is 4.7% of the population is male? So if you look, I don't see a 4.7. I see a 4.2. Oh, right there. Oh, at the bottom. So what this means, this is the world population that we're looking at right now. So very good question. So the 0 to 4, and you look in male, 4.7% of the population is male and ages 0 to 4. So your 0 to 4 category. Okay? And you also have another 4.4% that are female. And so I like how you're starting to analyze that a little bit and kind of see how that works. And once you actually go to the website, it will tell you the actual numbers. At the bottom right here, it will tell you when this was done. So it is a little bit behind. This is 2017 demographics. And you can see in 2017 you had 7.5 billion people that are in the world. So this is kind of how you look at a population pyramid and how it works, okay? So what's going to happen is I'm going to be asking you guys some questions on your exit ticket, which I'll give you at the end, and I'll show you exactly how to do this. But this is the questions we're going to go through. So I'm going to basically show you how to do it, and then I'll kind of do it with you, and then you need to individually do it at the end and submit your thing. So this one says, what is the total population of South America? Okay, or the world, okay, in this matter, because we're looking at that. So you go 7.5 billion. So you'd find that answer down here at the bottom, okay? The bottom right. That's the total population we're looking at. So that's going to be your first question, but I'm going to ask you about South America. Right now I'm talking about the world, okay? No, you didn't have a lesson last week because it was spring break. Yep. So, but this is lesson 3. Okay, so on the chat, about age 50, the females take over in more age categories. It's correct, right? And so I'll actually be asking you a question about that in just a little bit. So you're analyzing the graphs very well so far. 7, awesome. Okay, so right here, you're going to have to go to the website, okay? So you're going to have to go to the website up here. And I have the link for you that will be in sorry, okay. So I have the link for you in the exit ticket. So up here, if you actually hover your thing over it, it's going to tell you the actual number, okay, of people, what that means. So in order to get this answer, you're going to have to actually go to the website and hover over it, and it's going to give you the number, okay? So it's basically what is the number of total females on 85 to 89. So you go and you'll scroll over it, and you got to put in a number, not the percentage, the number, okay? Okay, question number 3. You go to that website again. It says, what's the total number of males? You're going to go over, you're going to highlight over it, and you have to type in the total number of males, not the percentage, but the total number, okay? Yeah, so this is going to be the exit ticket or quiz that you'll be taking, okay? This is what you get graded for in lesson 3. So I'm showing you how to analyze the graph right now. Yeah, the exit ticket and the assignment are going to be the same, okay? All right, number 4, it says, according to the number you find on questions 2 and 3, which gender makes up more of the population from 85 to 89? So you'd have to go to 85 and 89, find it. Is it male or female? Okay? A or B. Pretty easy there. And then the last one, this is the last question. This is where you have to think quite a bit, okay? It says, according to the population pyramid of South America, one gender has a higher population from 0 to 29. So from ages 0 to 29, either males or females are more. There's more of them. Then from 30 to 100 plus, the other gender has a higher percentage. In a paragraph below, you need to write why you think that's changed, okay? So we can look at that, but so here's an example. So what 7 basically said is the females take over in the world at age 50. Okay? Why would males have such a higher population in the population pyramid, and then at the age of 50 it changes to females? Can you give me an idea of why that would be? So basically I'm saying, why do males die off at a younger age than females? Why would males die off at a younger age than females? Okay, so we got question marks kind of coming through here. Okay, and I'm not saying this is a whole thing, but do females usually take better care of themselves? Maybe. Okay, so that could be one. Do males participate in higher risk activities? Okay. Do males usually push themselves physically more harder than females? Okay. And I'm just saying on average. This doesn't mean like you may be a female and you may, work really hard and that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying that men work harder than females at all, okay? But what I'm saying on kind of average, okay? So you got to take those into consideration, okay? So, and it could do with, your biological makeup. There's more testosterone that's running through males, and so they deal in more reckless, right, and dangerous activities. They may not take care of themselves as well. But it is a trend that we can see through population pyramids, that this is kind of happening, okay? So let's go to the exit ticket, and I want to show you that. So let me just get the link for it here, and I'm going to throw that in the chat, and you can walk through this kind of with me as I put this up for you. Okay, so I just put that in there, and I will, let me push out this link to you guys, okay? And then I'm going to screen share with you. All right. Oh, okay, can you see my screen? Can you give me a green check mark if you can see my screen real quick? All right, green check mark if you can see my screen. Fantastic, thank you. Red X, can you not see my screen? Yeah, I'll open up the slides in a little bit after I'm done. Okay. All right, so right here, this is where you're going to be going through. So let me just throw up here the exit ticket, what it looks like. So it's going to look like this. You need to put in your name, okay? Your full name. Just first name doesn't work because I kind of don't. Sometimes you have other people in the class that have the same first name as you, okay? If you missed my recording, here's a recording from last block that you can look at that has like the same thing. Looking at the population pyramid, okay, you got to find the total number of population of South America, okay? Well, remember where to find that. If you look at if you can actually see my cursor, I'm showing you where that's at, okay? So you just put that in as your answer right there, okay? Make sure you put in the commas and stuff too, please. Okay, next, you have to go to this website. So you click on the website, you're going to go here, and it says the total number of females from 85 to 89. So we come up here, we look for 85 to 89, and we look over, and if you see, you scroll your cursor over it, it's going to give you the two numbers. So this is going to give you answers for 2 and 3. You just need to get down those numbers and put them in here. So for 2 and 3. Okay, number 4. Number 4, what are you going to do? According to the number you found on 2 and 3, which gender has more of the population? Well, you can kind of look over here, right? 85 to 89. Which number is higher? Okay, put that in. Yeah, do female or male. And then we talked about this, the same thing. Okay, according to the population, why would that be? Why would, real quick, why would the other gender have more people after a certain time, after the age of 30? So 30 and above, why are there more of that gender? Okay, and we just talked about that, right? Okay, that's kind of a blunt way, but I just want you to explain it more better than that. 7K of just why would that risky behavior or that be a concern? Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so then you submit it and you have completed assignments or your lesson 3 assignment. Okay, your exit ticket. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing real quick. And I'm going to open up my slides. And so you have that. I'm going to stop the recording here, but please feel free to stay on. I know you guys may want to chat a little bit since it was spring break and you haven't been able to be on, so you can chat a little bit. Please stay on. I'll be on for a little bit to answer any questions, concerns, or anything like that you have. And I'm going to send out your assignment for lesson 2 because a lot of you still haven't done a lesson 2. So, okay? All right, thanks guys. I'm going to stop recording.
Recording.